Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Let's Play playing Vintage Story. I am just absolutely flabbergasted. That was my very first video on YouTube, and I cannot believe people actually sat down to watch me play this game. Thank you for all the tips people gave for balancing out my sound. Should be better this time. So let's go ahead and jump into the world of Ambrosia. You remember last time we kind of settled out into this little area beside the water. Got a plains just past us over here. Got a woods going on up here to the south. We started cooking our rabbit meat last time, and it is done, and I am in desperate need for it. One of the things I just absolutely love about Vintage Story is the community. There is just a fantastic, wonderful community being built up around it, and I am so glad to be part of it and to have you guys join me here on this. I think that is a little baby bunny. I refuse to kill those. So we talked about setting up our home here just by these woods, by these plains. We had those ruins over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map again. Um, yeah, we've got some more mountainous areas. This is over by where we started. What was that? Oh, we had found some clay earlier. This is into those woods. I think actually, as we were signing off last time, I think I saw some clay hiding out over here. We've got medium fertility soil all around us, which is just super awesome. Couldn't ask for that. What are you doing? Herd a pig. I did do quite a bit of work on setting sound. I'm not 100% sure I've gotten it right yet. You're going to have to let me know. I've recorded and re-recorded and tested and retested. I think I got it, but we will see. Oh, there's that clay that I found. Yeah, right here by where we want our house to be. Maybe dig up a little bit of that while we're standing here. Never too soon to start on a little bit of early game storage. Oh, there was a chicken up there. That'd be fantastic. All right, what we're going to do. We have any room? No. Even if I catch a chicken, I don't even know where I would put him. All right, let's go plant this. Oh, there's some temporal activity there, right by where we want the house. And we are in an area of medium activity, so we're going to want to make sure that we are hunkered down for the night. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves in some deep trouble come nightfall. More flint. Dang it, I filled up that space. Let's go ahead and just store some of this stuff in our container we found there in the ruins. Great find, those ruins. Maybe we'll go back there. Somebody mentioned that I might want to go back and take a closer look just to make sure I found everything there was to find. I'm not sure that I did, but I'm also not sure that I didn't. One thing we'll have to keep in mind as we're looking at building this little temporary hut is that we want to make sure we keep any kind of fire, like a pit kiln, far away from it. That is a mistake I have made now a few times in my gameplay. While a fire pit will not light your things on fire, a pit kiln will absolutely light your stuff on fire, and it is a miserable experience. It's very sad, it's very disappointing, and it's very aggravating. I was actually doing a test build in my creative world of a death trap I had found in another person's post on the forum. If you're not part of the forum on the Vintage Story page, it's excellent, full of just amazing insight. People just creating and posting and sharing ideas. It's wonderful. If you're not on that already, make sure that you do check that out. But I was building a little trap that they had made for going during temporal storms, and I built it. And then somebody said, "Why are you using a fire pit as your killing mechanism? Why don't you use a pit kiln?" I was like, "Well, That makes a lot of sense. Why aren't they using a pit kiln? And I set one up, and it immediately lit my little wooden house on fire. So, pro tip: don't do that. That's unfortunate and not helpful. We'll just plant that. You stay over there. All right, let's see if we can get this chicken. I had a spear earlier. There we are. Chicken, chicken, chicken. You guys have already seen me throw this spear a couple times, and I'm absolutely horrible at it. So, I think I saw him over here somewhere. Chicken. Now, I was reading a couple posts, and I'm not sure if it was talking about a mod or if it was talking about core gameplay, but they'd said that farming animals, like domesticated animals, like chickens and boars, goats, that kind of thing, don't actually respawn. And I've not been able to find any real information. I don't know that I've looked all that hard about how spawning mechanics work. Ooh, a dead hare. Don't mind if I do. Has large bite marks. Oh no! I'll take its bone. That tells me there's a wolf about these parts. Not in love with that. I'm going to keep some blocks on my toolbar just in case I need to nerd pull. I would rather not be eaten alive by a wolf or a bear while we're standing here, but c'est la vie. That is, in fact, how it goes more often than not. One of the mechanics that I'm still trying to figure out a little bit, let's see, do I have sticks and logs? I do. Let's see, I think it's like this. My axe up here. And I think I need 3 sticks. And I think 3 sticks will get me. We need to find some food soon. I'm going to start starving soon. It's these birchy, branchy leaves. That's what you're looking for if you're looking for sticks. The other ones are going to be okay for dropping seeds for birches. I don't think I got any that time. So they are worth digging up depending on what you're trying to do at any given point. Oh, there's some more obsidian. Like I said, I think last time, if you kind of walk through these bush patches, these leaf, the branchy ones will actually stop you where you're kind of walking. And so you, oh no, I'm dying of hunger already. Do I have any food on me? Oh no. I don't want to have to listen to an accordion starve to death. It's the saddest sound in the world. Chicken would be nice. Oh, I ate that rabbit already. Maybe some bushes would be good. Give me something, game. Something. Oh, there's some. What is that? Another dead hare. He's probably got teeth marks, but is he going to give me a little pelt? That's not helpful to me right now. All right, let's see. Do we have some flowering cranberry bushes? Some more flowering bushes. Oh no! Another dead hare? You going to give me anything worth having? Oh no. Oh no, a wolf puppy. That means a wolf mommy's going to be somewhere close. Oh no. Empty cranberry bush. Flowering cranberry bush. Oh no, something, something. A fish would be nice. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, gonna give me something? Give me something. Oh, there's some turkey or some chicken breast. I can't eat it raw, I don't think. Can you eat this raw? Okay, you cannot, but you can eat fish raw. Oh no. Um, get out of here. I just gotta eat. I gotta eat something. Okay, I ate something. Whether that's good for me or not, different question, but we have got to get food sorted sooner than later. I really like fish as an early game sort of food. What do I want to get rid of? I'll get some more flint after a bit. Oh, there's more chicken. They ran off. That was not a good throw. Missed. Dang. We're not even close. Oh, don't come at me, rooster. Don't you at me. All right. Man, I'm just garbage with this spear. I really need to make a couple more to take benefit of the turnover. But I unfortunately have not done that yet. Seriously. I think I hit a fly on his back. Jeez. All right, I'm going to take some high ground maybe. Let's see if I can. One of the things you can kind of do if you're being a little more intentional, like I haven't been, is you can kind of steer them toward water. They're not so great at running in water, particularly chickens. And if you can kind of steer them toward places where they're going to get trapped or slowed down, you might have an easier time hunting them. Man, this world is just so fresh and new. It's got so much foliage, so much coverage. It's so hard to find anything to hunt. Oh, man. All right, let's get back and at least cook this poultry. We'll cook that other fish, and we'll have a little bit of something to work with here. I don't know that we'll have a full belly. Um, Tonight, I need to get some. I need to get some more of that. Oh, there's that little puppy again. Means mommy's gonna be somewhere. Took those blocks off my hot bar. That's not a good plan. I hear his little arf arf, and I know mommy's gonna be somewhere not too far off, which means that death lurks around the corner. Again, a wiser person might say, that's a good tip for me not to build where I'm at right now. But I hear that and I think, ha 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 ha, what a challenge. Yeah, give me some fire. Lit fire, good to go. I shouldn't probably starve to death in the amount of time it takes for that to burn, but you know, I'm here for it. I think currently my death count is 1, if I remember right. Unfortunately, I had that chance to get on last week and to do a little bit of gameplay. Um, Now, I think that you can use these with. No, that's not it. Rawhide. Yeah. So you could just use a knife and 5 of these small ones. Okay. And then you don't have to go through the whole leather making process, which is super handy. I do want to get them out of my inventory though, so I'm just going to lay it down there on the ground. Give myself a little. You know what? Maybe I'll put it inside and give us a little like floor covering. Be comfortable. Oh, I can also get this bed out of my inventory. Well, get that fern out of here. If we're going to stay in this little mud hut for any period of time, I'm going to at some point get it so that the ground in there is packed earth so that we can not have grass growing in there. It's just not a pleasant experience. Let's see. I think it's like this, or I've switched the logs. Ah, yes. This is a crude door, going to be your very first door on your very first house. There's also crude fences, which are quite nice. You can use those as kind of like an early option to start thinking about keeping rabbits and such out of your gardens. Speaking of, do I have any seeds yet? No seeds yet. I'll have to be on the lookout for some kind of seed. One of the things that you can do is build a little pit with a some kind of seed in the middle of it, and you can then set a trap. Rabbits have an AI that makes them run toward food, particularly seeds that are planted in the ground. But the AI is not smart enough to know that there's a giant hole in the ground that they will fall in and be trapped for my dinner. And so at some point, I'm going to have to dig that up. Gosh, this is just a to-do game. There's just so much to do. But again, I said this earlier. I did that first video last week, posted that, and then promptly got COVID. Uh, COVID, I guess, still exists in case anybody had lost track of that one. It is, in fact, still present in the world, even if it's not in the midst of a pandemic. My doctor last week, well, the week before, had actually said that I should think about getting the COVID vaccine. In our area, it's about 60% effective in preventing hospitalization. Um, that is, of course, not wisdom that I had time to uh, live into. Okay, so we actually do want, I'll have a little outdoor one as well. Um, because I am not going to want to come outside to try to mess with that. I really should move that jar inside too, is what I should do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Did not have time to live into that wisdom of my doctor. Luckily, I didn't need any hospitalization or anything, but it did mean that I did not have the energy nor the voice to be able to spend any amount of time online. I'm just going to let that go cold, is what I'm actually going to do. Um, right now, it's no danger walking on it or anything. And so that's what's kept me off. I had hoped to have a little bit of a better posting schedule. Um, and in fact, I'm not 100% sure what that looks like yet. But we will figure it out as we go. I got some dry grass. Let's go ahead and make another little fire pit. As far as I've been... Is in here? Yeah. As far as I've been able to tell, there is not any kind of um, risk for the cooking pits, the fire pits, to like spread fire and catch everything. It's just things like the pit kilns that we'll actually have here soon. Go ahead and build that up. Let's go ahead and start collecting that clay that we're going to need, and I hope I don't starve through the night. Gosh. So I'm wondering, for some comment engagement, how did you come to know about Vintage Story? How did you get involved into the community playing the game? For me, I actually am a little bit more of an other block gamer. I don't stream it online or anything, but I watch a lot of videos. And one day I came across a video from somebody who was talking about how great this other block game was and how it captured that itch that Minecraft used to scratch for a lot of us. Particularly, I'm not a child anymore, and I've gotten pretty deep into modded Minecraft just because you keep chasing that same mystery of the game, right? You keep chasing that wonder that you felt in the very beginning, and so I got into modded Minecraft. A lot of the packs that you play, And, I guess it just sort of stopped doing it for me. Um, Over time, I found myself less and less invested in this game that I had dropped, years of my life into. And, it just didn't really feel all that meaningful. And this content creator, this person online was talking about how that itch was being scratched by Vintage Story in a really interesting way. And as I've dove into the game, I recognize exactly what they're talking about. That it's that challenge that comes with this, that everything feels so weighty because you've just invested hours and hours into it to accomplish even just the smallest task. And it just makes everything feel so much more valuable than anything you would do in Minecraft or another block game. And I really appreciate that about this, that there's that challenge that comes with it. Oh gosh, I do not want to starve to death in the night. Um, I should probably still be fine. Let's go ahead and we're gonna make um, knife spearhead. We're gonna make another spearhead. We're gonna make another spear. So I can have a couple in my inventory, and maybe we'll go out and see what we can't find. Um, I know it's getting dark. I don't have any kind of limitation right now to spawning early. Oh, do do oh it does. Okay. Um, as I say, do they only go to like-kinded spears? But no, they do go ahead and go through and upgrade them for you. Can't make a spear out of that, can I? No. I have one arrow. Oh, there's my sticks. But yeah, everything in this game just feels so weighty, like you've actually. Oh gosh. Okay, that's not happening. Let's just not starve to death in the night. That would be awesome. Um, First things first, I'm gonna make my not crucible a cooking pot. A lot easier to make these molds, these clay things, if you hold down Alt, which frees your mouse. Much, much, much easier to accurately add this. And I also think it probably is nicer as a viewing thing. So I'm not like shaking you around. When the levels repeat, go ahead and hit F and go to the copy mode, duplicate mode. And oh well, until you get there, go back to the one-on-one. Makes things much easier. All right, gonna need to cook that up. Um, and let's go ahead and make. I like to make 4 bowls. I think they're easier to make. I did see somebody the one day. They made it like this. I think they just filled up the whole thing. I'm testing this. I might hate it. And then they just removed it. Well, not like that. Like this. Well, I don't know that that was any faster. I'm certain that it was not. Jeez, that was not worth the time. I could see where it might be one day, but not when I'm terrible. I think what they did was like this. Do No, that's not any faster for me because I'm terrible. All right, let's do it. Not do it like that. Do, 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 do. I do like to make the 4 bowls just because every so often you'll find yourself in a place where you have a couple meals going at once and you need just another place to store it. You don't have any crocs yet. Oh no, the night is not getting any shorter and my hunger is getting lower. I'll probably only cook 3 of these in my pit kiln. Gosh, okay. We'll start thinking about what this looks like. Okay, I think I'm just going to put it right here for now. Oh my gosh. Scared the crap out of me. I didn't even hear him grunt. Okay, now we're starving. We're stuck. And we're surrounded. What a place to be. Okay. How many sticks did I have? Sorry for that jump scare, guys. They came out of nowhere as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. Well, do I actually want to do that? Because, yeah, we're going to do that. Doop, doop. What just hit me? Did he hit me with a stone already? Oh no, this is me starving to death. Oh gosh, I got those cattails outside. That's not helping me. I don't even know what to do, guys. Do not even know what to do. I'm just gonna put that there so I don't have to carry it around. All right, this is about the worst place I could be as far as this all goes. Set those on the ground. I don't know. Sun is even close. Do I make a run for it? I think your torch dies in your. You know what? I'm not gonna do it like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make another one. I think your torch dies in your hand if you have it while you're in the rain. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Let's try this. Does it die in your hand? Okay, it doesn't. I can make a run for it and go in search of some berries and stuff. That's an option. It might just be my only option at this point. Otherwise, we just sit here in the night and listen for him to die. Okay, let's see if I can ditch some more stuff. We'll ditch that. I don't even know why I'm carrying this. Fine, I don't care. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll carry that actually. I don't need that. Don't need that. I have one arrow. Jeez. And I'll. Don't have anywhere else to put this firewood. Well, I guess I can put it right here in the middle of the floor. Okay. I think maybe a run for it's my only option at this point. It'd sure be nice maybe to have a what's in a crude shield. That pauses it. What's in a crude shield? Oh, it's got bamboo stakes. Is that the only thing? Oh, cattails and sticks. Okay. That's nice. What do I have going on here? Cattails. Okay. Well, that's kind of nice. We can at least do this. I understand that these work when you're crouching. Well, what am I doing here? Okay. Yep, oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm certainly starving, and things aren't going well, but I've at least defended my home. Okay. I could build a crude trapdoor for that at some point. Oh, where'd he go? See anything? Go. Did he run? He must have legged it. Oh my gosh. The other thing with this wonderful shield is that having shields, unfortunately, anything in your offhand causes your hunger rate to increase, which is just great news, um, especially as you're starving to death defending your home. Um, 1 in the morning, very hungry. Um, what if I make a run to that lake in the north? Okay. No, it wasn't north of us. Where was it? Some of these lakes over here. Um, maybe we'll find some more fish. I could eat one of those just kind of immediately while we're there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Um, oh, drifter. Bye. I don't like to sprint while I'm hungry. We'll also grab some stones on the way because we did not have enough. From my playing, what I've noticed is that as long as you stay within 1 square water deep and don't get too deep into the water, you can use a torch, which I should have in my other hand while I'm doing this. But oh my gosh, you all stay away from me. Oh, these are those ruins. Well, that's not helpful to a starving man. That's also not helpful to a starving man. Yes, I know I'm starving. I don't know what you want me to do about it. I think I'm a little too late to grab some cattails and try to cook them. I think we're kind of past that point. Um, my hope at this point, I think, is to find some fish. It's going to be the best thing for me. Fish produce the only food, or the only meat rather, that you can just eat raw, which is excellent, especially if you're starving to death. Try. What's that? Food. What kind of food? Rye grain. Excellent. Something to eat. Okay, we're back in business, boys. And hopefully, with any luck, we have no luck. Of course we don't. Why would we have any luck? This is one of my playthroughs. With my luck, we're going to have a wolf standing over there or something, ready to come and eat us all. Okay, well, that has been a royal bust. Great, perfect. One of the mods that I've been thinking about installing is, shoot, am I going to remember? Primitive Survival, I believe is what it's called. It adds things like trot lines. You? No! Son of a biscuit. Of course. Of course. Congratulations. You died again. Now the clock still moves. If I just wait for a moment, the sun will rise and I won't be lost in the middle of nowhere, completely disconnected from my food and my body and my things. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start the trek. Luckily, I have the Graves mod. I don't think it's actually called that. Corpses, I believe. Um, which is going to mean that when I do make my way over here, there's going to be a nice little skeleton for me that has all my stuff in it. I don't know if those. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and grab that. If those are just there forever. Um, I don't know exactly how that works. I also don't know in this game, does it save your old deaths? Or does it just keep your most recent death? Oh, there is that. I can't see that for hardly anything. That little red X. That might as well be invisible to me. Now, a real issue that we might run into here soon is that the wolves do not despawn. And so we may find that we have somebody who's camping our body like a jerk. And what we'll do then is we'll grab my body and run. That's what we'll do. That's all you can do. Uh, thoughts and prayers, that's all you can ask for. Let me get some branchy leaves so I can make a spear. Any branchy leaves? Come on, guys. Branchy. Thank you. And maybe as we walk along with our spear in hand, we'll have just a load of rabbits just jump out of the woods and climb onto the spear, insisting that I eat them. That would be wonderful. That's what we're going to hope for. Um, but we're probably not going to plan for it. Again, I'm hoping that the sound is much better this round. That was another rabbit, but he unfortunately ran away from me and not onto my spear. So that plan is apparently a bust. I'm also not seeing any fish in these little ponds. So I'm not sure that that long term is going to be the way that we sustain ourselves, which is unfortunate. I did have one comment in the last video that perhaps this would be a place with no food. Um, I laughed in their face and thought I knew better. Um, I'm quickly coming to the realization that I may not know better. That's a 7 days. I don't want to sit and wait for that. Sometimes if they're flowering and I know that they're close, I'll actually just mark them on the map and plan to come back to them. Um, just because I don't want to, reset everything if it's about to have berries come on it anyway. But if they're like a week out from even flowering or a week out from uh, ripening, I'm not going to come back before that happens. And a raccoon will probably get to them before I even get there. And so I just go ahead and grab them. Oh, there's my body. Alrighty. He doesn't seem to have camped me very well, which is nice. Let's look in this body of water. Did we look over here? I think we did. All right, this is gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh, what is that? Was that a wolf? I think it's a wolf. It was a wolf. He was hiding. Jeez. This might end up being a session of just going again my body a bunch of times, which is unfortunate. Oh, but I might find some more cranberries on the way. Where'd that bush go? There it is. I didn't even read that. I just destroyed them. Oh, look at all these bushes over here. Guys, where were you like 20 minutes ago? 6 days. Yeah, where were all those berries 20 minutes ago? Over here. That's the answer. Not near me. There's a rabbit, but I haven't made a spear yet. Branchy leaves. Get a stick. I also realized that I need to, if I'm going to do that, I also need to make a knife. I need to do it the other way. Because even if I were to kill a rabbit or even a fish, what am I going to do with it? I do kind of wish there was a way to like be able to better process the bodies. Um, can I do it? I can't do it that way. I gotta do it this way. Knife. Like be able to like actually grab them, bring them home, and do whatever you need to. Um, it'd be nice, maybe like if you were like field stripping would give you like a certain amount of possibility to get meat or the hide or things like that, and then maybe bringing them back and actually like taking up the inventory space with them. Even if there was a limit, you could string them, put them on a string or something like that, carry them with you. That would maybe give you a better table, a better loot table. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe that could be a mod somebody designs. Um, Hunter's Delight or something like that. You get your snares or whatnot. Oh, here we go. You bring back the bodies, and then maybe there's some kind of process that you have to put them through that takes more time, but gives you much better results in getting meat and stuff from the bodies. Are there fish back in? Where'd those fish go? There were like 3 fish. Death caps. I think these are poisonous. Death caps, perishable, minus 50 HP. Yeah, we're not playing that game. Oh no, here, just throw it down there. Bye. I thought there were like 3 fish. One fish works. What's that? Oh, bunny. Oh, I could have. Sorry. I just realized I was whispering, so I didn't scare the rabbit off. Not sure that it helped. Now, one of the things I'm like starkly aware of is being new to this game. Um, I just started playing it. I'm like, what, 10 or so hours into my other game. I actually didn't look how long it was, but that sounds right to me. And so I've made it. I've made copper tools. That's how far I've made. I've been on an iron, done those things like the um, not an iron, but an anvil. I've anviled a saw, done those things. I've not made it too far into the game, but one of the things I realize as being a new player is that I don't have that back knowledge of, is this a wolf right there? Oh, it's a sow. I don't want to mess with I don't want to mess with them, especially on my way to my body. I feel like that's asking for trouble. No way. I think that went between his ears. I'm a terrible shot. Terrible shot at this game. All right, where's my body? On the lookout for that wolf. I think I saw some hopping over there, but there's that wolf. I don't think they've seen me. They are definitely camping around my body, though. Don't love that. Go hunt a chicken, dude. Don't mess with my stuff. They were right over there. What? Get up, fridge. No, I don't want to throw that away. Crap. I don't want to throw that away either. Oh, I can use this. There, that's what I'll do. There. Okay, that's fine. Get out of here before he comes gets me. Wolf in the water, wolf in the water. Okay. The other thing I didn't do and should have done was pinned this so that it always shows up in my mini map regardless of whether or not it's in range of me. Um, do. Is that Pete? That is Pete. I don't have any room. I'm gonna mark this because we were talking about doing that pit kiln. What is that? A chicken. Do I have room for it? I don't got room for it. That's fine. You live another day. But we were talking about doing that pit kiln, and Pete, I understand, takes 18 in-game hours, whereas wood is going to take you a full 24 hours in-game to be able to make your items. And so being able to speed that up would be fantastic. Um, you may wonder why I've been kind of holding on to this fern. I've been holding on to the fern because you can actually burn them um, and save just a little bit of firewood. I don't know that it's actually worth it. I probably could have just used my torch to light that, but That's okay. They don't burn hot, but they do burn enough to keep your fire going, which is kind of nice so that you aren't having to waste a bunch of firewood to even get it started. Um, it's kind of nice, especially like in this early game when I don't even have the resources available to me yet. I think I'm going to actually build that pit kiln out here because stepping on a lit pit kiln burns you and causes damage, um, which is super unfortunate and annoying, especially when it's right in front of your house, which just isn't really that great of an idea. How are we doing here? Oh, great. Can I just, yeah, that's fine. Look at that. Made some food. We're doing good. Um, put this, I'm just gonna, dang it, I just don't want that in my arm right now. Of course. Um, there. I don't know how many of these can you put. I don't know if you can do the fourth. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. There we go. I do like to have my floor kind of cluttered in my house because anywhere that there is stuff on the ground is somewhere that things can't spawn, which is kind of really nice when you're in a temporal storm or something. If you have a lot of people like in nicer houses will have built slabs or otherwise something on the ground that makes it so that nothing can spawn. We can plant these, but covering your floors with just garbage gets you kind of to the point where nothing can spawn around you, which is kind of a nice place to be sometimes. I'm just going to spread these out. There we go. Make it look natural. I don't know that 12 cranberry bushes is very natural, but it's all right. Pit kiln. We need 4 firewood. I don't have enough sticks. I want to get that out of my inventory. I just build that out like that. Oh, and that cook pot was the other thing I wanted to put in there. I could cook this on its own, in its own little compartment, but I don't really want to waste the resources at this point. A knife, please. I can't remember if it's 4 or 8 grass. Let's find out. 6 maybe? Looks like you're putting in 2 at a time. There you go. Oh no, 8. Oh, 10, I guess? I don't know. Sticks now, please? I need more sticks. I don't think I had many in here, did I? I don't have any in there. Do I have any sticks on me? No sticks anywhere. Okay, that's flint. I can combine those. I don't have any bones. I got a torch. Okay. Gotta think about what I can combine and all that. Can't reach that. I don't think there's any. Oh. Birchy branchy. Just birchy. I think that was a... Nope, that's vines. Glad to see the portal to rust has vanished from my area. That's super handy. Glad to see that. Put that there. Don't need it right now. Red currants. Oh, those are pretty close. That was one of the things that I saw people talking about online. They said don't put your house close to anywhere that had high rift activity. Um, Kind of confused me when I read that, and maybe they're just talking about like for the sake of beginning. But my understanding of what I've seen happen is that the rift activity moves around. So somewhere that was calm when you settled there may not be calm later. I think that that's right. Um, and that seems to be my experience, but it's hard to tell when you're not really tracking it all that well. Um, Worth noting, the little this here at the top that I have, that is a mod that puts that there. But that information is available in vanilla. And it's just if you hit C, all of it is down here. So rift activity, the date, time, temperature, all of that is always available to everybody, vanilla or modded. I just like having it up there. Um, there are a couple mods that do that, and people have preferences. I don't have a strong preference for which mod I use. I just found the first one that did the thing I wanted it to do and used that one. So, oh, okay, get in the water. Okay, so this is where wolves are wonderful swimmers when it comes to like single blocks of water. They will jump, and they are amazing jumpers, and they will come and get you. Um, oh, puppy. Oh, no. And so if you go into single blocks of water, they will jump and they will kill you. Oh, what do I want to get rid of? I made that puppy an orphan. Um, Put that down. Just, oh, well. I just don't like to waste stuff. Oh, I could plant these. I should probably plant them near my house, but can you plant on sand? Well, that's interesting. Oh, 6 bushmeat. Oh, friends, we are doing okay. Is this going to give me more meat? It's a low weight. No, he doesn't like me. Usually I'd grab the bones, but I don't have um, enough to be able to do that. Here soon, one of the other things I need to start getting into probably, um, if we're going to have any chance of long-term success, is building a little hut in which we can just leave that there for a sec. Oh, where'd that bowl go? There it is. Building a little hut in which we can do some panning. Couple ways to go about finding copper if you're new to this game. You can either run around the world and you might find native copper nuggets laying on the ground. They pop up every so often and they're wonderful to find. But they're not consistent and they're not renewable. And so when you find them, get them, mark it on the map because there's copper somewhere underneath them. Um, oh, there's another rift right there. I don't think I chose a bad place, but it is what it is. Um, but when you find it, there is going to be copper somewhere just underneath the surface, directly beneath it. And so that is going to be important later on, so you're not trying to prospect into nothing. There we go. 24 hours. I wish there was like some kind of, and maybe there is, I just don't know about it, but like a Jonas device or something that is a rift collapser or something like that. Um, I don't know exactly what it would do or what it would look like, but it would be really cool. I also thought it might be a cool class to have some kind of like a priest of some sorts, who had maybe some capabilities to interact with the Rust world. Um, having a priest caused, X percent um, less spawning of enemies, or maybe they were able to somehow interact with the rifts and maybe close them in some way or some fashion. Maybe the drifters are more likely to run away in the presence of a priest, um, with some kind of, what was that? Was it a pig? With some kind of condition built into that. I'm not exactly sure how the mechanic would work. Um, I'm thinking some kind of like priestly presence. We see like there's those catacombs that we were in that first day, but there's also like churches that are clearly falling apart, and so like it would be a good place, I think, for them to fit in. They might also have, some kind of capacity for working with medicines. I'm not exactly sure what that would look like. These are just ideas that I've been throwing around in my head that you could integrate into. I must have been holding this when I ran away from that wolf. All right. Well, we've been at this for just over an hour. Uh, and again, I'm ending an episode with some meat on the Barbie. And so this is really nice, having 6 bush meat that should last just a little bit of time. Um, We're got our cooking pot starting going. Again, I'm thinking about installing primitive survival. I could see having like a trot line across this little chunk of water, collecting some fish, maybe some traps here in this little basin would be nice. Let me know what you think. I'm not sure. I've not played with that mod. I'm not sure how easy it is, but I've seen people with that mod, and it looks pretty cool, pretty usable, and it doesn't look very game breaking. I guess that maybe that is a little bit of one of my concerns of, is it too overpowered, or is it got a good balance and maintains some good balance to this. I also love some input on how much modding you guys would like to see. Do you guys prefer to see just like the normal gameplay? Um, I hate to, again, this is like my first sort of full playthrough, and so I hate to get too deep into mod world and obscure what the game is like. But especially quality of life mods are really awesome. Um, and I love what the community produces. And I also love that the developers will at times actually add them to the core game. That's something that you don't see in the other block game. That there is this like great respect for the modding community and appreciation of what they add to the game. Well, guys, let me know what you thought of this video. I think it probably sounded a lot better. Hopefully, the flow was great for everybody, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys next time. Until then, make sure you keep your story vintage. Take care, guys.